Yo, yo, yo. This is the Yap Session. This is the podcast where we yap and you listen. We got DJ Snacks. We got,
DJ Pooba. Y'all already know what's going on.
you know what's going on in the hood. So today we gonna yap about a bunch of few different topics. We're gonna yap about Halloween, halloweekend.
Again.
We're
We're never gonna stop yapping about that.
Nah, because it's a memorable weekend. It's pretty fun. I had fun. You had fun, brother?
Yeah, no, it was pretty grand. I didn't do, like I was just talking to you before, I didn't do much like Halloween related activities, but you know, still some spooky things happened. Like did a bonfire with my friend Emma. She invited like a ton of us over, and obviously, you know, we explored the woods. Ooh, scary.
Ooh.
You know,
Campfire stories.
exactly. So it was just stuff like that, like the whole night. So that was Friday. That's the spookiest thing I did this weekend.
We
What about you?
gonna get back to it.
We're gonna get back to that.
We gotta finish announcing our topics here.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, you good?
I thought you were ready to
good.
just dive right in.
We gonna dive in later. We gonna dive in.
Yeah, nah, let them know what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, so what we're talking about, we yapping about Halloween, Halloween, like we just talked about. Also the Marvels, the MCU, that's in the movie that's coming out this not this weekend, but next weekend. It's gonna come out November 10th, I believe.
Yeah.
And then we're also gonna yap about Brent Faiyaz and his new album Larger Than Life. But we're already talking about Halloween weekend, so we're gonna get right back to it, my brother. So like you already mentioned like what you did. Is that the only thing you did, or anything else you wanted to mention?
It wasn't Halloween related, but I went to the Reset, put on a thrifting vintage convention.
Ooh, yeah, you was talking about that.
Yeah,
That's live, ain't it?
it was really fun. Like you go there, you find a lot of stuff that you wouldn't normally see, like clothes related, and it's all pretty relatively cheap. So for like $120, I got like a ton of new clothes to wear and stuff.
Ooh,
So
that's live.
I mean, I'm wearing this Lions pullover right now. That's my team. We're playing the Raiders tonight.
Word.
So
Okay.
I gotta. This is only like $20, dude. I was really freaking out when I saw this. So.
How many you say you got? You paid $120 for all your items. How many items did you get?
I think I got 2 hats.
Yeah.
I think I got 2 T-shirts.
Yeah.
And 3 crew necks. Like
2 hats, 2 T-shirts, 3 crew necks. That's what. My math ain't mathing right now.
that's like
but that's at 7.
That's about 7 things.
Yeah.
And dude, I was pretty content with that. I mean, if you buy all that stuff new, you already know it's gonna be like.
That's gonna be like $400.
Exactly.
Give
And
me
it's
that.
like I ain't doing all that,
Yeah.
respectfully.
Nah, you got it. You a big baller. Shot
Yes,
caller.
sir. Hey.
20-inch plays
Only-
on you and Impala.
Exactly. Only 8 hours a week that I work, but
Most definitely.
we're making it through.
Hey.
DoorDash
Look,
saving my
only
life.
8 hours, but it's the 8 hours that matter. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And he doing it big, living large.
Yes, sir.
But no, that's live though, brother.
Yes, sir.
That game gonna be kind of good. I know it's gonna be a skunk because the Raiders, kind of wah.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's gonna be exciting to see how much the Lions can score here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to watch it, but did you see that Chiefs game yesterday?
I did not. I know they lost though.
Oh, dude, I didn't watch it, but I saw the score, and dude, it's like that kind of proves that anything can happen because the Broncos are also kind of butt. You know what I mean?
They are, but like, okay, I'm gonna say this. For years, their defense has been the only thing that's good about them. I know they don't have the same pieces as they did years prior, but like that just makes sense,
Yeah.
It just makes sense to me. And plus, they're in a mile-high city with the Broncos, so like literally anything can happen. It's always harder playing in Denver when it comes to every sport. People
Right.
play tennis in Denver, play basketball in Denver. It's always hard to play there, regardless of it. And they're football players. They're hyper athletic, super athletic, but when you play that for the first time, it's definitely gonna be different. Like,
Yeah.
It's harder to breathe, harder to walk, harder to do everything. So
Right.
just-
I could see why home field advantage would be really.
yeah, they
like,
have
important for that.
a really, really, really big home field advantage when it just
Right.
comes to Denver,
Especially-
regardless of how talented or how good their team is at the time.
Yeah, especially 'cause it was like the Chiefs too. It's like they got a lot of talent on there. Unfortunately,
Chiefs got a lot of talent, but like they don't at the same time. They're like
Exactly.
top heavy. Chiefs are extremely top heavy. You know that they obviously got Taylor Swift. She's carrying the team this year.
Oh yeah, she's
most
carrying the
definitely.
team. Shout out to Travis Kelce for making her famous.
Yeah, don't do that. But
I mean, I didn't know who she was.
That's crazy. Where was you at?
I don't know, bro. I literally was like, dude, who is Taylor Swift? I have no clue who this person is.
Nah, that's insane, brother. I don't know how you didn't know who Taylor Swift is, because like, bro.
Dog, I had no idea. It was like so
Bro.
new to me. It's like I think I heard the name, but it's like I mean, she was still like a pretty small local artist until Travis Kelce came along.
Oh, that's how you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, that's just like to my understanding. I
No,
mean,
I
I
get
could
it.
be wrong.
No, she's like a generational artist, bro.
Nah, for real, you're serious?
Dead serious.
Oh, bro, I had no idea.
Bro. Don't do that.
I'm BSing you, bro.
Oh no, I'm talking. You chatting for real.
Yeah, it's a yap
like,
session.
Yeah, no, for real. I was gonna say that when it comes to like Taylor, she's like a generational artist. Not just because, even though I don't like her, I know there's like millions and billions of people that do like her. So like, whenever I think of like generational artists, like Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus, you know, regardless of how you feel about them, like stuff like that, they're like they were them. Like especially like in early 2010s, it was them. Like that,
Right.
Those were the women you wanted to be. They were the it girls for real.
For
Like,
sure.
That was them. But
yeah, I'm
that's
not
fun,
too into Taylor, but you know, there's a couple songs. Like
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said that like I don't bump blank space sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like that
you be
song's
singing,
there.
huh? You be singing, huh?
Oh, I'd be singing when
That's
no one's
fun.
around.
No
I mean,
one's around.
the song you always play in the shower.
In the shower, singing it.
Definitely a shower song for sure.
Nah, see me. I'm not a Taylor guy. I'm more of like a Girl in Red, Kalani. Girl in Red and Kalani are my favorite, my top two like female artists.
So valid.
Yeah, very valid. You like Girl in Red too?
My top female. I don't really listen. I don't know many songs from her, if I'm gonna be honest.
Bro.
My
Listen,
top female
I can
artist
go.
is 070 Shake though. I think I mentioned that.
070 you did mention that.
I love
070
070
070 Shake is nice. She's
Shouts
nice.
out to her.
She has like nice vibes, nice like tunes.
She does.
It's something you can really get into.
100%.
But I'm gonna definitely drop some gems on you with
Girl in Red.
Girl in Red.
Do it, bro. Put me on.
Look, Bad Idea, fire.
Okay.
Another song is Fell Asleep. We Fell in Love in October.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
it's October right now. That'd
Yeah,
be perfect.
it is. And then there's also I Want to Be Your Girlfriend. That one's cool. There's the last one I'm thinking is Horny Love Sick Mess. I like that one. I really like that one. It's one giant word. It's really good though.
Okay.
It's like a Picasso. It's almost like a Picasso like looking album, like
Word.
the drawing over it. But it's all good.
How would you describe her music? Is it more like R&B or like
She's definitely singing. I wouldn't describe it as R&B,
like
but she's definitely
alternative
singing.
maybe?
Yeah, I would do like alternative, just alternative singing. Like it's like it's something you vibe with, something like you don't really dance with it, but you like you can do a little jig to it. Like it's just sometimes it's happy vibes, sometimes it's sad vibes, but either way you're vibing, you know.
Word. I got you. Not because I've heard of her, but no one's really recommended her until you have. So
I promise you. Listen to the songs I told you about with Girl in Red. You're gonna like it.
okay. I believe that. I love checking out new music. Honestly.
But we're gonna get right back into our topic. So that was what you did on Halloween.
Yes, sir. Let's know what you did.
See what I did. So I worked as always.
Of course. But you got that promotion though. Kind of. Not or the bonus.
No,
the
yeah,
bonus.
not
the
the
promotion. You looked at me like all crazy.
Like promotion. What I get?
You're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. You know something I don't?
Yeah,
they
bro,
email you?
You're the CEO now.
CEO. Yeah.
DJ Snacks. CEO.
But so what I did is I went to two little parties. One was like a more like chill kickback session. It was nice. It was good vibes. You know, we had like finger foods and stuff. We're outside. We're outside listening to Mac Miller and stuff with the TV. It was nice. Like it was.
That sounds
vibe.
awesome.
Everyone had on costumes and stuff.
That's fire.
I came in as Ed from Good Burger. So,
oh my gosh,
I'm
no.
a dude.
Do you have a
He's
picture
dude.
of that?
But no.
No, you just
Sadly.
don't want to show me.
No, I really don't. That's the sad part about it.
You gotta be
bro.
kidding
I'm
me.
dead serious.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'd kill to see that. You
Look.
could rock that off. You could pull that off so.
Bro,
like,
I'm
oh my
doing it
gosh.
again tomorrow, obviously. But like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But I was gonna say is,
Are you gonna wear that during your presentation?
I should.
Anyway.
I said, hey, dudes. Dude.
I'll let you. I'll let you continue your thought. I just had to ask.
Nah, you all good. That's loud. Bro, we should do that for our presentation. Like, if you do it, I'll do it.
Bro.
Do you have a costume?
Yes.
What you got?
It's crazy. It might be too much.
What do you mean? What is it? Like your cheeks out or something?
Nah, it ain't like that.
That's the way you said it.
Dude, I'm dressing up as Tyler the Creator.
Oh, you did say that. Is it the
It's
is
the
it Igor?
Yeah, the
With
Igor outfit.
Okay. So you don't need what is that stuff called, bro? The wig. You don't need the wig. You already there.
I have the wig though.
You don't need it. You have it.
I
The wig
do.
is on you right now. You're wearing the wig.
But it doesn't. It's not the same.
It's not platinum blonde. You're right. It's not the
Yeah.
same. But like your hair is like literally the perfect.
It almost
length.
is.
Like your hair is literally the perfect length. The only thing you don't have like is little bangs in front. That's the
Right.
only difference.
But the wig I have does have the bangs.
Word.
So that's
Okay.
why I bought
Okay.
it. And I bought the glasses, and I went to my senior year of high school. I went to homecoming in a pink suit because I was
Oh,
like,
you did?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want
You
to.
got pictures of that? I
Yeah,
want to see that.
I'll show you.
That was player.
I was like, I don't want to
That's
be
not
looking like everyone else. Like, I
Bro.
kind of just wanted to be on my own lane, and so I wore the pink suit. And dude,
Uh-huh.
all the group pictures of me next to the guys, it's just so funny because we're all looking
Look
all
at
like
this pink
dead
flamingo.
serious. Yeah, exactly. And then there's pink flamingo, and I had super long hair at the time.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
there's my costume.
Let me see that. Okay. Oh, so that's funny, bro.
Wait,
It's
here you go.
really
This
funny that.
picture. You see the pit vipers too?
Wait, no, bro. The glasses is what's killing me. The glasses, your beardless face, like your facial hair is coming in, but it's like a totally different person.
Oh yeah,
You got the little shag put on.
I'm not the same. Not the same dude.
But I was gonna mention. So I was gonna mention. So you mentioned a pink suit. So I didn't end up going to this for my prom, but I wanted to do my big prom ideas, bro. I wanted to be like a pimp named Slickback from Boondocks. I don't know if you watched that. So he wears a purple suit. He has a top hat, and it has like it's like a fedora, right?
Yeah.
And it got like a cheetah print on it, right? I wanted to do that. He has like a cheetah print like undershirt, and he has a cheetah print undershirt and a white undershirt, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to have a cane, and I also wanted to pull up on some horses. That was
No
my idea.
way. Horses?
But yes, like majestic, just
Wow.
like look at me and my noble steed.
My stallion.
Yes. Welcome to
Wow.
my swamp.
What happened to that idea?
I was in high school. I was broke. That's what happened. It stayed.
Yeah.
It stayed an idea.
It stayed in your dreams.
If anyone that's in high school right now, or just like going to a prom, please make this come true for me. I will not be donating to you for doing it, but I will definitely give you a big hug, a crisp high five, maybe even a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Just maybe a little smooch.
I mean, if you post it, I'll repost it on my Instagram.
Most definitely.
but
I'm
that's
most
about
definitely.
it.
I'll be like, my son, he did it, my son.
He
But-
fulfilled the prophecy.
The chosen one. You're supposed to defeat this. You're supposed to defeat the Sith, not join them.
My gosh.
But nah. Speaking of that, so like, bro, the next thing I went to, the next function I went to was like kind of like Project X. It was like really big. So
Ain't no way.
no, dead serious. I don't have videos of that either. But when I get it, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
So like we parked at the park in the grass. And I walk up to the house. It was fun.
Was this Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
It was fun. Like it was good vibes. I'm glad Taylor invited me. Met Taylor at work. We've been great friends since.
That's fire.
Yeah, Taylor, love you. I'll also love you, Island. I'm glad you cooked all that food. I didn't get to eat much because I got there kind of late, but it looked delicious, and I know you always put down because you're always great. So I want to appreciate you for that, and appreciate also the other people for inviting me to their house for their little kickback. It was fun. It was vibes. I love this.
Dub.
Love this.
Respectful, Des.
Nah, bro. It was vibes. It was vibes. I wish you would have came, but I think you were doing something. So
I mean, I didn't catch an invite, so I didn't have a chance to go.
you right, but like I thought you was doing something.
No, I was busy both nights, so you don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
But pretty soon, and I'm gonna do this little quick PSA, and then we'll get right back into the app session. So first and foremost, I want to say that if there's any guys, any dudes or dudettes on campus that are looking for a brotherhood or a sisterhood, and interested in Greek life, come talk to Kappa Sig or Zetas. So you can find both of them on Instagram. You can find the Kappa Sigs on Instagram at Kappa Sigma Amsul. You can also find the Zetas on Instagram at Amsul Zeta. Please look into it if you're also interested. Don't be scared. It's really fun. We have weekly meetings, events. We have fun. We are here live. But back into the app session.
Hey,
So,
you should send me their Instagram. That's all I'm gonna say.
I got you.
I'm low-key interested.
Low-key
And
interested.
It's
We
not.
got you.
It's not like. You want to explain a little bit about the Greek life? Because I mean, there's not like a house or anything.
Not just yet, but so with Greek life, what we're doing right now, we're getting started on campus. We're trying to get involved. We're trying to be good people. We're doing like fundraisers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We're doing like group events, like basically like meet each other and like get interested in each other, so that way we can we could really grow and fulfill our destinies on campus.
Yeah.
There's only one other frat on campus, and like we feel like we need to fill that void and make another one. You know,
Definitely.
like it's gonna be fun. Like I feel like you should also always do your research. I'm not saying you have to join us. It's just come out, have fun. Show support. You do things. You get involved on campus.
Right. It sounds fun, and especially because it's like they're not like, yeah, every weekend we got this crazy party going on. Everyone has to go if you're in it. It's not like that.
No. It's more laid back. It's more like we're just trying to get involved and be good people, and like we're doing things to make things better.
Amen.
That's what we're doing. But
sounds good.
Back to the Yav session. So now we're gonna talk about the Marvels. So the Marvels is a new movie that's coming out. It's coming out, I think, November 10th, I believe. If I'm wrong, kill me.
It is November 10th.
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's that. But
I'm not going to kill you.
So how you feeling about it? You excited for it, brother?
Dude, okay, so I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
And it looked really cool, honestly. Well, one of the concepts was that, like, whenever they hit each other or something, they switch powers.
Well, okay. So whenever they use their power, they switch places.
Okay.
And it's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. When they switch places, but it's when they use their power to switch places. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to it, but that's what's going on. One thing I can tell you. So Monica Rambeau, she's the other Marvel. She's the Black Marvel.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever watched What If, or if you know the other comic backstory of Captain Marvel. There's multiple Captain Marvels, and Monica Rambeau's her mom was a Marvel, was Captain Marvel at one point in the comics, and this is kind of this is basically like the MCU getting into the Spider-Verse, but with other things,
Yeah.
It's basically that, and that's essentially what it is. So
okay, that's cool because I was literally thinking as I was watching the trailer, I was like, I don't recognize that many characters. There's not as many as there was in the other movies.
New people. Yeah, it's mostly new people. That's what they've been doing with Phase 5. They've been trying to introduce people to different things and just be out there. Phase 4 and 5 have all been about new beginnings, new meetings, new teams, new everything. I know people have been hating on that type of stuff. I've been enjoying it. I've been here for the ride. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed everything, but it's still interesting. I'm a real big comic nerd. I really love superheroes and stuff like that. I think DC has better animated shows, but on the fact of Marvel has way better movies. The only DC movies that I ever consider good is Suicide Squad, the second one, not the one that came out in 2015, but the one that came out without Will Smith, even though Will Smith's a great actor. That one's really good. It has John Cena in it as a Peacemaker. I loved it. Peacemaker's also a great show. You should watch that. I believe it's on HBO. Yeah, it's a great show. I haven't finished it yet. I'm low key. I'm a slow watcher. It's either I watch it as soon as it comes out, or I never watch it, and it might be put in purgatory. But hey,
that's valid.
We live in here. We live here. Yeah, I don't know. And in my job, it's a what is it called? It's a call center job. So sometimes I watch movies, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to be live, I want to be active, because who wants to sit and watch movies all day?
Exactly.
Every single day, every time you go to work, putting in a 12-hour shift and watching nothing but movies for 12 hours, and then you go home and watch another movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's daunting. Can't do it.
At my job, I can't. You can't really use your phone whenever you're out
you make
on the
shampoo.
factory.
Yeah,
I make shampoo. So what I like to do to keep my brain engaged is I'll listen to different albums front to back.
Word.
Literally, I'll be like, all right, I listened to this Kendrick album. I'm gonna listen to this Tyler album. Now I'm gonna listen to this Travis album. Now I'm on A$AP Rocky. It's just super random.
Okay, that's good. I was gonna say, you said front to back. So you really mean from front to back?
I won't skip a song.
So no, you don't hit the shuffle on albums either?
Nope.
Good. I'm glad you're saying.
Dude, you can't shuffle an album.
I'm so glad you're saying, because bro.
Unless you've already heard it.
Yeah, if you already heard it, you can shuffle an album.
Right.
Your first few listen throughs, you have to do it. You have to listen through how the artist made it, because they put it a track list for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
follow the directions, brother.
Right, exactly. It's some albums are kind of just a bunch of songs thrown together. I feel if you listen to the Lil Uzi's new album, The Pink Tape on Shuffle, it's gonna be about the same experience.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be about the same experience. I didn't really like that album from him, but
yeah, I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, no. I was just touching on the subject. I didn't really like that album from him, but I still think Uzi's a great generational artist. I don't think he's ever going to be someone as close to him for impact and also the versatility, because he's changed his craft so much.
Yeah.
Without like destroying his character. Like he's still the same Uzi. He's still the same person. Like he's not doing the mental breakdowns that Kanye's doing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
right.
He's still Uzi. He's still Vert. He's still him.
He is.
He's still showing love. He's definitely in my top 5, top 10.
He just announced that. Oh, I mean,
retiring.
Every rapper says they're retiring.
Yeah.
But do you think he actually will? I think he will.
With Uzi, I don't know, bro. Because, like, okay, I feel like he will, but also at the same time, I feel like who's going to really retire? I feel like he's just going to, like, take a break because sometimes, he's been consistently releasing music every year.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he does, bro. He's
every
going
year?
on tour.
Not albums, though.
He's not releasing albums, but he's making things. Like,
okay, that's
you
true.
can find it's kind of like Playboi Carti, but like he's in the studio almost every day. He's a studio rap for real.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's making music, making things, and that's why we get. I'm not gonna say that's why we get bad albums or stuff like that, but like that's kind of what happens. Like
right.
You get what's it called, writer's block or studio block, whenever you're making music. So like if you're doing it constantly every day, like it's gonna be good for like. You're going to get in that sweet spot for like a couple months, maybe a few times where you're in session, but then you're going to get in that rut where like everything you make you think is terrible, and then it's going to reflect that in your music. It's just what's above is as below,
Yeah.
Like that's really how things is, and I feel like he probably just needs that little break. He needs to live. He's been famous since he was like 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He said that like even when he's like close to his family, it doesn't feel like he like knows them and stuff like that.
Because like he spent, I guess, like a third of his life making music for us, being an entertainer. It's just been something.
It's like honestly, I really do like respect that decision because it's like I feel like people should just always keep the family close, like no matter like wherever they go, because seriously, family is normally like the biggest supporters.
That's fair. That's what it's supposed to be like, but
right. I mean, everyone's got different situations.
Yeah, family and friends don't always support. Sometimes they wait for you to build the tree before they want to take a branch.
Exactly. Hey, that's a good way to say it. I might take that saying.
Go ahead. I just made it up.
No, you did.
I'm dead serious.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
That was really good.
Sometimes you gotta plant the seed.
Wow, you just expanded on it.
Metaphors, man. Maybe I could be a rapper.
Metamorphosis?
Metamorphosis.
That was fire.
Metamorphosis. Evaporation. What's this stuff called? The water cycle? What is that called?
Hydrosis or something?
Not hydrosis. That's a skin condition. Hydrosis.
I thought it was just called the water cycle.
No, bro.
It's not?
It's like there's a different word for it, bro.
The rain cycle?
No.
Hang on.
Don't even Google it.
You sure?
Don't just leave it there. We gonna come back to this. On another time. Hydrosis. I don't even know where we're at in the pod. Last guy I remember we were talking.
What you want to talk about?
You were yapping about Marvels and them being in Phase 4, Phase 5, and just trying new things and new characters and stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
I'll say I'm looking forward to that, honestly.
What, the Marvels, the movie?
Yeah, it seems cool, but it also seems like one of those movies where it's either going to be... It's going to like perform well, or it's going to be like the biggest stinker movie of all time.
That's fair. Like, it probably could be that.
That's the impression I got off the trailer.
I like two of the characters. I know a lot of people hate Captain Marvel. I know she is kind of, a little meanie, I would say. Being nice here.
A meanie?
Yeah. If you know anything about the comics, Captain Marvel is a menace to society.
Yeah.
No one really likes her. And, like, she's not just being a menace to society to be a menace to society. It's more like a menace to society that, like, no one, like, really enjoys her presence. Like, everyone gets upset when Captain Marvel shows up.
That is true.
Like, she's a booty hole. That's what I'm saying.
She popped off in Endgame, though.
She did.
She
and
went crazy.
Bro, and what's crazy is, bro, I liked her movie.
Yeah.
I think Brie Larson
a lot of people didn't. I didn't watch that.
You should.
Okay.
I enjoyed the movie. You get to see Captain Marvel in, I want to say, the 80s. Mm-hmm. And she's like one of the older movies, like in the timeline, if that makes sense. If you like watching stuff in order.
I don't really care about like the order I have to watch it in. I kind of just like to be entertained.
Word. Okay.
Like that's how I am with these superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might watch the Marvels and not really have a clue what's going on because I didn't watch like the other movies. But it's like they're still gonna make it entertaining even if you don't understand like the lore.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Do you know anything about Miss Marvel?
I don't.
Okay, so there's a show out. She has her own show out on Disney Plus. I pretty enjoyed it. But it's like a coming of age story. So if you don't like really like coming of age stories, or if you're not interested in like Middle Eastern I guess family life, it might not be it, because that's really what it is. It's like it's a Middle Eastern girl becoming of age, and she like gains her powers, and it's fun to me. It was pretty fun to me. Now some of them episodes were doo doo. Like I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, right.
But like I believe it was 10 episodes, and some of the episodes were like doo doo. Some of them stuff were like really good. Like it reminded me, it made me feel like a kid again. Like it made me like think of like, oh man, I remember when I had to do stuff like this. Like that's the stuff that I was thinking of. Like Spider-Man having to run through classes and stuff. She's doing the same type of thing.
Got you.
Like she's having to do things, hide stuff from her mom, and then they find out now she's grounded and she still got to save the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the cliche superhero stuff
for sure
for like teenagers, I would say. But like I really, it was fun for me. I really enjoyed it, brother.
Fire.
It was she had a love interest in there too. Obviously, you can't have a coming of age story without a love interest.
There has to be one every time.
Everyone, and it has to be a bad one too. It has a bad one and a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fighting for the love.
Yeah, it's very cliche, but it's definitely in there. I definitely enjoyed it. But if you really want to learn about her as a character, I would do it. Only thing I would say is don't look too deep into it. Like if you're like a comic book nerd, they did change her powers. That's a spoiler, by the way. They did change her powers. I'm not gonna say exactly how they changed it. They just they took like a diagonal like curve to the power. Like it's the same power with like a little like upgrade, but also like it looks nothing like this in reference.
Got you.
That's like they tied her with Captain Marvel, which she technically isn't. She's obsessed with Captain Marvel. That's why her name is Marvel, Miss Marvel.
Interesting. Well, thanks for informing me.
Oh, you're welcome, my brother.
I appreciate that.
I watch a lot of things. I watch everything Marvel related besides the What If series.
Yeah.
So if you watch the What If series, couldn't tell you. I don't know if I like it or not. I know I put on 1 or 2 episodes. It was an animation. Didn't like it. I'm more of like if I'm watching animation, I'm watching like animes like Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Spy Family. I might even currently I'm watching Hell's Paradise. That's really good. That's a pull-up anime though, so if you really like violence and people just like heads getting chopped off, limbs flying and stuff, like that's what Hell's Paradise is.
That sounds wild.
It really is though. Like it's 12 episodes right now. It's only 1 season out. A new season's coming up soon. My favorite anime of all time is Death Note though. I don't know if you've ever watched it. Love Death Note.
Hey, we saw the shoes.
Yeah. That's
saw
also
the drip.
the drip when I walk.
Yes, sir.
But also, what was it? With Death Note, that's also a pull-up anime, I would say. It's 36 episodes. I've watched it about 6 times, so
fire.
Kind of not obsessed at all. Like
only 6 times. Like
only 6 times.
You should watch it a couple more.
Bro, real ones watched
it.
it 100 times. 100 times. 6 times is nothing. That's
seriously.
That's newbie stuff.
Don't even think about going to the convention.
Not at all, bro. I never wanted to be like Yagami at one point in my life. Never did.
Would you go to an anime convention?
I definitely would. I would definitely bring some nose plugs, but yeah.
Yeah, that was my next question.
I'm dead serious.
Well, you answered 2 of my questions.
Oh, what was your question? What was your question that I answered?
I was gonna ask like, how are you gonna prepare for the smell?
See, I'm glad someone else knows about it. So I haven't been, so we're just projecting here. Obviously, this is all jokes. This is all fun.
Yeah.
If you think you watch anime, that's your problem. That's not anime's problem. But take a shower, wash your hands. We good. But back to the topic at hand. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like it'd be alright. It's just I don't know. Anywhere time you go to anywhere with like a large group, like a large audience of people, like over 1,000 people are going to be there. There's also some type of odor in the air.
Exactly.
Like I don't know.
You can't get away from it.
Yeah, like it's kind of impossible. The thing that we're really talking about is like the intense odor. If it's an intense odor, we're having to fight.
Yeah,
we're having to fight. I'm talking to security guards. We're gonna find you. We're gonna put you in the bathroom. We're gonna give you a shower. Okay, you taking a shower.
Shower beyond your will.
Yes, shower.
Yep.
Please. You're scaring everybody. You're scaring me. You're scaring my nostrils. This is nostril warfare. It's exactly what that is. Nostril warfare.
You got a PSA for us?
Yeah, I do got another PSA for us, my brother. So The Middle Eastern Student Association, that's MESA, will be having a meeting tomorrow on Halloween from 11 to 3 on the MIC Bridge here at UMSL. Come show your support and use your voice and use your voice and the Free Palestine. You can find the Student Association on the Instagram at UMSL MESA _. Go get outside, get involved, be the catalyst for change. You can also find them on Instagram one more time at UMSL MESA _. Like I said, get outside, be involved, be the catalyst for change. But right back into the app session, we're gonna keep on pushing. So
Yes,
we're still talking about just TV shows and animes and stuff like that. I want to touch back on the Marvel subject. So how do you feel about this the whole Marvel franchise? How you feeling?
Where it's at right now? Or,
yes.
So I mean, I'm not like I said, I've literally watched this trailer. I was like, I literally don't know any characters on here. Or I didn't.
For the new movie?
Yeah, or I didn't know most.
I'm talking about the entire franchise.
The entire franchise?
Like the MCU in general.
I really have enjoyed most movies I've seen from it. I think the only one I remember watching and being like, what the heck is this, was it Eternals. Did you ever watch that?
Eternals was a waste of my time.
Dude, I literally watched that. I was so
such
bored.
A waste of my time.
It didn't even make sense. But
bro, you look. It didn't make sense for me either.
Nah, they should
have made that a TV show, brother.
That could have been a better TV show.
It would have been. Definitely would have been a better TV show because they had 10 characters. They had this guy who was basically ugly Superman. He I'm dead serious. He was Superman. He was literally Superman, but he didn't have the kryptonite weakness. I forgot his name, but he flew into the sun at the end of the movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, it was I blocked out everything out of that movie except for dude, the superheroes weren't they just only for that movie? They're just some nobodies.
Well, they're not only for that movie. They're building on it. I don't know exactly what characters where they're going with the building on that, but they're definitely used in the Marvel universe. Talking about comics and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're mostly anti-heroes. I don't know if you watched that in the movie. They kind of split up and they're part of the Greek life. I would say they're all Greek gods and goddesses.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, they're undying people. So they all found out and they had their own powers and stuff, which is was kind of cool. But it was just I don't know.
It just didn't make sense.
That movie didn't make sense. They had great actors in the movie. They had Angelina Jolie. They had that one guy from what's his name? He was in Atlanta. He's
Josh Gambino.
Paperboy. I think his name is Paperboy.
Oh, okay.
They had him in that movie, and then they also introduced Harry Styles at the end of that movie, bro.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It was just what? I forgot his name, but they also introduced Harry Styles' brother and the that's also a spoiler. Please go watch those movies. Skip this part, but this is a spoiler for a movie. I'm not gonna tell you what movie. I'm not gonna run the whole movie for you. But he's introduced at the end of a movie, and it was nice. It was nice. It was pretty decent.
That was just the most random movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, Eternals was a waste of your time, brother. I think majority of Phase 4 was a waste of my time.
Is that what it's called? Oh, the era that it was in or whatever?
Yeah. So
what else was in Phase 4?
So we had the Eternals. We had a whole bunch of TV shows. Okay. A whole bunch of TV shows.
I don't watch TV, so I don't know anything about that.
Word. Okay, so I believe Loki was Phase 4. So Loki season 1 was Phase 4. Not Captain Marvel's, Agatha Darkness. Not Agatha Darkness. You know what I'm talking about, bro. It had something to do with her name, bro.
What about Morbius?
It's Morbin time. But I can't remember her name, bro. WandaVision. WandaVision was Phase 4. I didn't enjoy WandaVision.
I don't even know what that is.
Honestly, if you love 60s, if you love I forgot that one lady's name, bro. She's obsessed with that stuff. She's a musician, bro. A lot of people love her. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of her music videos are older style music videos, bro. She does a song with A$AP Rocky.
Lana Del Rey.
Yes, Lana Del Rey. I'm so glad you knew exactly what I'm talking about because I couldn't think of her name. I knew it was a taller lady with black hair, and I was like, I don't know her name. I don't know her name.
Literally the only song I listen to from Lana Del Rey is Summer Bummer with A$AP Rocky.
Okay, Summer Bummer was cool, but the song that I'm thinking of is not that. It was an unreleased song. It came out 2011. It's only on SoundCloud.
Oh shoot! I didn't even know she was making music for that long.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey's making music for a minute, bro. But it was kind of like a love song, and it was fire, bro. Like I loved it actually.
Wow.
It was, I think it was called Riding. That with A$AP Rocky, Lana Del Rey's fire, bro.
Word.
Yes, look it up, bro. You're gonna love it. I love that song. But back to the thing. That's what WandaVision was like more based about. Wanda's her whole like show was more based about like the times and stuff, times and space, and it was just something different.
But you didn't like it or
did not enjoy it. It was great for visual.
Got you.
Excuse me. It was great for visuals. It wasn't really great for story because all it did was reveal that Wanda's like going mad after losing Jarvis. Because she gained an emotional attachment to Jarvis. She gained an emotional attachment to her brother. She gained an emotional attachment to there was another person that died. Oh, she didn't even meet her father yet, but he also died. They also mentioned that he died, which is Magneto, by the way.
Rip.
Yeah, but yeah, it was just basically just her like just going through it, and like they were trying to break into her universe, because she's such a she's a world breaker like character. So like her magic's more powerful when she's emotional. I don't know if you peeped that. Like when in Endgame, whenever Jarvis died and they took the took the Infinity Stone out of his head, she had literally she fell to her knees and like killed everybody. I was like, you couldn't have did that the whole time. like
that was the breaking point.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? That was the breaking point. Not everybody fighting. Not that's pulling out all the styles. Not Thor coming out of nowhere saving everybody with Stormbreaker. You're just gonna let it happen?
Yeah. Now she was chilling the whole time.
Yeah, like what? Like what is going on?
Autopilot,
and like, bro, Thanos is a real menace, bro. Why you kill this man and they rewind it and then kill him again right in front of you? Like, why would you do that? You didn't need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different level of hating, right?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like he's just like, you going, look, I'm gonna do it, and now I want you to look me in the eyes as I do it again. Like a different type of hatred.
Who did he do that to again? Was it?
He did that to Wanda, bro. He did that. He killed Jarvis when he pulled the thing out of her head, bro. He rewinded time and did it again, bro.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, like why would you do that,
dude? I really liked Infinity War and Endgame. I mean,
yeah,
that's a given.
I'm more Infinity War side. Endgame wasn't a bad movie. It felt like
Infinity War had more action,
way more action, and like it wasn't 4 hours for no reason, Endgame had a lot of like filler stuff.
There was a lot of filler.
Like there was a lot of times where like there's just blank space. They're just staring at each other and stuff. It's definitely not the worst movie I've seen with blank space. The worst movie I've ever seen with just like with blank space and just them staring at each other is most definitely Batman, the new Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, you mean the
It's the one that came out last year.
Are you serious? You didn't like that movie?
I liked it. I didn't say I didn't like it. I was saying that it didn't need to be 3 hours.
I don't think most of these movies need to be 3 hours.
Like it don't. It does not need to be. Especially when it comes to like the Justice League movie. That's another movie that also need to be like 4 hours. Especially with the director's cut. Like yes, it makes it a little better, but at the same time, it's still objectively a bad movie in both sides. Like even when watching the director's cut, it was still a bad movie.
Right.
And then they released it another time in black and white. Like that made a difference to me. I don't care. I don't care if it was all yellow. It didn't make a difference.
It's like when these artists put out a song like sped up version, slowed down version.
Well, that's different. That's totally different because that's like changing everything. That's changing the timing and stuff.
Yeah.
But just changing the colorway of it. What was the difference? And then like, I mean, I'm glad they gave us the director's cut because like it was a slightly better movie. It wasn't much difference. Like.
And wait, what movie is this?
It's Justice League.
Oh, okay. I don't think I saw that.
You don't watch it. Don't watch it. Garbage. Only thing you need to watch when it comes to DC is James Gunn movies. So that's Suicide Squad. That's Birds of Prey. Yeah, Birds of Prey. And then there's another one that came out. Oh, the Peacemaker series is also James Gunn. Very good. James Gunn is a very good director. Low key, I don't know how he did it, but he's like a goat. Like when I say he's like really like the Thanos of like movie productions, James Gunn is. And when I say that. Because how do you work for both studios? How do you work for Marvel and DC at the same time, brother? You put out bangers, banger after banger after banger.
Well, he knows what he's doing.
No, he does, bro. He produced all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Wow, that's a huge franchise.
A great franchise. Like, and they're good. They're all good. They're all funny. Like, you can watch those at any given moment and be like, this is nice.
Exactly.
3 was definitely the best one out of all of them. But like, it was fire. Like. We need to know who does like the music production for that, like who like syncs all the music behind the movies. But 3 is all time for me for like music, like it's up there with like the Star Wars, of like, you know, like, man, this soundtrack is fire. Like, it's just so memorable. Like the 80s music and stuff. It's just something I love, bro.
Yeah.
It was definitely something I love.
That's
but like,
dope.
he's definitely like the Thanos when it comes to like, you know, just movie production. But back to this you know, other stuff with the Marvel and the Marvel MCU type of things. You got a favorite Marvel movie?
Favorite movie? I could say that like I don't know if I can pinpoint a favorite movie, but I really like all the Spider-Man movies. Like
That's fair.
The animated ones, the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
And just like the Peter Parker movies, dude.
So like,
just
okay,
so good.
Okay, so that leads to another question.
Okay.
Because you know there's about 7. No, there's 8. There's 8 Peter Parker movies. So which set is your favorite?
Which set?
Yeah, is it the Tobey Maguire? Is it Tom Holland? Or is it the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
I forgot his name. Good, the other guy.
The one in
Andrew Garfield.
How could we forget Andrew Garfield? Anyway, most recent memory is obviously Tom Holland movies, and I've really enjoyed all of those. But I don't know if he's like the best Spider-Man. But I think he does a good job playing the role.
Okay, I feel like...
And I really like Zendaya, too.
Women bias. He low-key did have the best looking counterpart, best looking MJ.
Yeah,
like it.
MJ is
that's
bro.
You know,
I low-key be watching the movies just because I want to see Zendaya. I don't care about. Actually, I do care about Spider-Man, but it's also like.
Yeah, bro.
I get to watch an amazing superhero plus Zendaya.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't get better than that. Let's just be honest.
This is bromance here. This is what bro is like. Brocology.
Exactly. It's like all of my, like I'm just so engaged.
All the things you like in one place.
Exactly.
The only thing they needed to add is Lions football, and you be in heaven. You be in heaven. Lions football.
Yeah.
And wait, you don't like coleslaw, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
I saw your coleslaw rant on your story with your friend.
Bro. Ty, if you watch this, if you listen to this, if you're listening right now, I hope you're having a terrible day. Because why are you eating coleslaw? And why are you telling me it's good? Talking about I'm a babe in coleslaw. What is wrong with you? Separate yourself.
I feel like
Remove yourself from me.
I feel like if you enjoy coleslaw, you shouldn't be telling other people about it.
You shouldn't.
Like you should just keep that to yourself.
Behind closed doors, you know.
I know. It's like we don't need to know that.
That's behind closed doors. That's that's you. That's you over there.
Take it to a therapist.
Please, get help.
Anyway.
Get help. I'll buy you another side.
I know.
But okay, that's good though. You said Tom Holland's your favorite like set of movies.
Yeah,
I believe
probably.
that too. I'm gonna say this. So I believe like my favorite like aspect of the movies is like him like being a teenager, because he's supposed to be a teenager in every single one of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But like Tom Holland really fits the bill of being a teenager. Even though they were all 25 when they first started, they all like there's like a Spider-Man curse. They all end up actually like in real life dating their MJ counterparts.
Yeah,
and it's like that's kind of funny, but like that's a great curse because like man, Tom really won. But
yeah, Tom
won.
got the dub on that.
Yeah, Tom won. But in all seriousness,
she's just trying to make me mad, bro. That's all. She's
mad
at me.
Yeah.
She's mad at me.
She's trying to make you jealous.
Yeah, she's trying to make me jealous.
No, I get it. I was gonna say, man, yeah, Tom really fits the bill of just being a teenager. Andrew Garfield just didn't look like he was a teenager. He looked like he was like 22, 23. Like,
yeah, that was a grown man.
That was a grown man. And then Toby, he also looked like a teenager when he was doing it, but it just the vibes of the movie didn't feel teenager because like okay, he's supposed to be in high school. They only show brief flashes of him, having things in high school. They have him getting bullied in high school, which is kind of cool. But then they also have him like
bullying is not cool.
But the aspect.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I just had to throw that out there. For anyone who's listening, be like, oh, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah. Like, no, it's not.
Bullying Spider-Man.
Don't, guys.
Don't do that.
Be nice.
Yeah, be nice.
Give someone a high five today.
Spread love, give smooches, give hugs. Just do your best. Be a good person. Treat other people how you would treat yourself.
Facts.
That's the best way to put it. But no, like that's just I really feel like that aspect in the Toby movies are really good. And then just like Sam Raimi as a director is a really good movie. I didn't like the what's it called? That Doctor Strange movie that he dropped. That wasn't pretty good.
Which Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange 2.
I don't know if I watched the second one.
Don't watch it.
Okay.
I
really like the concept of
it's
Doctor
not
Strange,
that
though.
bad of a movie, but like
I did watch it.
It's very forgettable. Very forgettable.
Yes, it's crazy. I literally forgot that I saw it.
Yeah, because everything in Phase 4 is forgettable. Like
I think I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like
you wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
exactly.
Watch it again.
But it was fun to watch in the theaters.
I feel like it should have been darker. Like they really should have pushed for that rated R, like horror movie type of film that they were going for.
Yeah.
Because I solely believe that that Disney and Marvel can actually make a scary movie. Like they have all the aspects to do it, and all the things they need in hand to do it, but they're afraid of pushing the button and I guess splitting their audience, because a lot of their audience, are the younger generation, and like they make movies built for kids and stuff, and rated R movies kids can't watch them obviously.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like sometimes you have to push the button and you have to move your audience. Not everything that you do is going to be meant for others. Not everything that you do is going to be digestible and liked by others. And sometimes you have to step out of there. And I feel like with that movie, they dropped the ball because they didn't step out of that pocket.
Right.
They had the perfect chance for it. Literally, the name and the whole plot was Wanda being like dark and being kind of devilish. Like her name is a witch. Like she's a witch.
Yeah.
You had her doing childish witch things. Like
right.
I'm not saying they have to cuss all the time in there, but the only person that shouldn't have got chopped in half shouldn't have only been Captain America. Like Peggy shouldn't have been the only one that died, really, for real. Like we should have seen more like gruesome stuff. Like we should have seen more like James Gunn DC type of gruesome. That's something that I really love about James Gunn. Like when he does things like they're like DC is like a dark MCU. I feel like if the MCU and the DC universe really merged and looked at each other more as like influential and like leaned on each other more, other than looking at each other as competition, they would make such better movies. And like just thinking about it, James Gunn got that promotion of having his own like universe after being under the Feige brothers, arm for a couple years, and now he has his own universe and another studio, and that's beautiful. And he's been knocking the ball out of the park every single time.
That's great.
And even with this last movie in the MCU, he didn't just give them a poopy one; he gave them a great one, and that's what he does. He's like LeBron. Here, I'll give you another one. Like
exactly.
That's what he
He's
does.
like DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Except he's better than DJ Khaled.
Most definitely. DJ Khaled.
Speaking of music, didn't you have something you wanted to talk about, music related?
We did. We're gonna talk about Brent Faiyaz album right after this short PSA. We'll be right back to introduce you guys though. One moment. Yo, we're back with the Yap session, but we're gonna get right back into that Brent Faiyaz larger than life conversation here in just a moment. I want to reiterate that the things that are going on. So the Kappa Sig and the Delta Zeta and Zeta Tau organizations are out there trying to grow and offer brotherhood and sisterhood options for people. If you're interested in Greek life, talk to one of us. Find people out. You can find Kappa Sig on Instagram at Kappa Sigma at Kappa Sigma UMSL, and you can also find the Zeta Tau on Instagram at UMSL Zeta. And then lastly, last but not least, I also want to mention the MESA Association, the Middle Eastern Student Association, will also be holding a meeting again tomorrow at 11 to 3 on the MSC Bridge here at UMSL. Come to support, be the catalyst of change, get outside, use your voice. Let's get right back into it, though. So, yippee. So, we're right back into the Yap session. I'm Snacks.
And this is Pooba, obviously.
Yes, sir. So, lastly but not least, we're also going to be talking about the Brent Faiyaz new album. That's the Larger Than Life album. So how'd you feel about it, my brother? What's your opinion?
How about you how about you set the stage first, and then I'll comment on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Look, I'm gonna give it a rating.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give my opinion, and then you give your rating, and then you give your opinion.
Oh, I can't rate it, dude.
You can't rate it yet? That's so stoked. But
if I rate it, I'll just be hating.
That ain't hating. You gotta. This is freedom. Okay. You gotta voice your opinion and stuff. It's so good. So I'm gonna go first though. So I believe that this is a pretty decent album. I feel like this is one of the albums that you gotta kind of gotta grow on you. I was looking at Twitter. People were really looking at this album as it's either this is a really bad album or it's like a Yeezus. I'm not gonna go that far, but I thought that was I thought that was just kind of funny because everyone hated the Yeezus album or the My Lucid Talk Fantasy album for Kanye, but then now they're holy grails of Kanye.
It will not age that way.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna age that well. I don't think it's gonna age that well, but I do think it's gonna grow on people.
It'll be good between the Brent Faiyaz fans. Like,
I'm saying it's gonna be more than that. I feel
you
like
think so?
Yeah, bro.
Like, what other audience do you think he'll pull with this?
So he's gonna be pulling a bunch of people. So speaking of like, you know, the Coco Jones audience, that's my favorite song on the album.
Mm-hmm.
But he has 2 ASAP features on here. He has ASAP and he has ASAP Rocky. The ASAP Rocky song that's on there is really, really good. I really love
I enjoyed that song.
I really love Rocky's verse on there. Rocky's been killing it with the features recently.
Please drop the album.
Please, like,
I literally cannot wait any longer.
Yeah,
I'm begging for the album, bro. Like, I'm on my knees. Rocky, please, please. I'm like,
please, Rocky, please. I feel it. I'm not that down bad for it. I mean, obviously he's doing other things. You know, he's still running MTV. He's being a dad.
He started a whole nother career.
Yeah,
like 5 other careers.
Literally, he's an actor. He's a director for MTV. He's a father now.
Fashion, always been a fashion killer.
Yeah, fashion killer. He's a model and stuff, like, so he's
got Rihanna
stretched everywhere, every which way, pause. But like, he really is, like, he's doing a lot with life. So I feel like, obviously, you know, maybe music might be on the downfall, but I really want to see some finished ideas from him, because every single time, like, before I leave this earth, I need to see A$AP Rocky perform. You know,
I
need to see Goldie live. I need to see Rocky just do some stuff. Like,
I need to hear Lord Pretty Flacco Jordy live.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to do it, and I feel like he has like great stage presence and stuff, and it's just something I really love. But
if he ever comes to town, we're gonna go together.
Most definitely.
Or if he goes out of town, we're still gonna go together.
Most definitely go together, like peanut butter and jelly, my brother.
Amen.
Yeah, amen.
Anyway, you want me to give my thoughts on that album? If you have anything else you want to say.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my rating for it. So
okay.
The rating I give for the album, I give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. So it's like calm. Like, it's definitely not a bad album, but it's a pretty decent album. I would say it's definitely something that's gonna grow on you. But
yeah.
What you gotta think, my brother?
So I just wasn't too interested, if I'm being honest. Like, I listened to it, and sonically it all kind of like runs together, and I like when there's like different like variations and stuff. It's like he kind of does the same thing with his voice the whole time, which is like
that's his style.
I get that, but it's like I also like it when people like change things up. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Like if I want to listen to this type of music, I think I'd rather listen to The Weeknd, because like he's sometimes doing different things with his voice. Like on Dawn FM, he experimented with like a lot of different voice styles and stuff.
There's different voice styles. It was like a radio show.
It was like what we're doing, but
yeah, it was.
Probably a lot cooler. But
I didn't like Dawn FM, by the way. But
you what?
I didn't like Dawn FM, by the way.
It grew on me. I hated it at first.
There's only one song that I love. It was like, "You used to be my hero."
Oh yeah, the
oh yeah.
Less Than Zero.
Even if I don't know.
It's one of those albums that, like, cause it's set up like a radio show, you have to listen to it front to back. You know what I'm saying? And what really helped me get into that album was whenever I was driving home from Virginia, like Washington D.C., and it was just like on like the whole way, like with the volume all the way up, and it was just fire.
Finished. I'm singing.
Oh, sorry. That's all I had to say.
Oh, my bad, brother.
Well, you're killing it.
Anyways, Dawn FM was pretty decent. But Brent Faiyaz is nice, brother. It was nice. You didn't give the rating? Give it a rating.
Oh, bro, I can't do that.
Give it. Just be honest.
People are gonna be running out with pitchforks outside. I'd probably give it like a 4. Like, I won't revisit any of the songs.
So like, okay,
if I'm being honest.
Do give like the Anthony Fantano thing.
Here, if I'm gonna say like Anthony Fantano,
like he gives like a number and then like a word.
Yeah. I give it like a light or a decent strong 3 on this one. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this album down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You know.
That's fair. That's fair. He also like dresses up when he does it. That's like,
yeah, I don't have the flannel on. You know when he's wearing like the what color is it? The yellow flannel is like,
oh, it's always bad.
Yeah, or it's like the red flannel is always good or something like that. So it's like, I've got the yellow flannel on. You know you're about to hear a stinker album whenever he's wearing the yellow flannel.
Nah, real life. Okay, so did you like any songs in the album? So I had a couple.
I did like the Rocky song you mentioned, and let me look back at the track list, because obviously I'm not remembering.
Do your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and drop mine. That's cool with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the Rocky song, that's Outside All Night. That was really fire for me. That Belong to You with Babyface Ray. The OG's gonna kill me for this one. I don't know what he sampled on this one, but I remember it, and it was nice hearing like some '90s R&B being sampled on the Brent Faiyaz album, which I think that was like the theme of the album for Larger Than Life, especially since like he's not a New York artist, but he goes to New York all the time. He always talks about New York in his interviews and stuff like that. And like he's really focused on that. Like he has multiple New York artists on here, you know, and it's just like it's fun, it's good. I feel like it's still a good album. I feel like it's missing something, you know.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd say, because I think Brent Faiyaz does do cool stuff. Like, I'm such a basic listener when it comes to him. I really like the song Trust. Like, that's always been in my playlist.
Word? Okay, I didn't think you would ever listen to Brent, bro.
I know some of his stuff. Gravity's a pretty big one with Tyler I really like.
Yeah, bro, that song.
Lost Souls with Baby Keem.
I don't like that one.
You don't like that one?
Nah.
What?
My favorite song by Brent, though, is definitely Talk to You.
Talk to You. Okay, well, we'll see how I feel about that.
Something new. It's not, it's true. You to me, me to you. I'm probably messing up the lyrics, but you get what I'm saying.
I caught the vibe.
Yeah, that's all it is. But yeah, Talk to You is really good. But I think we're gonna have a close for today.
Yeah, I think we're done talking to you guys. Yeah. Unfortunately,
we're done yapping. The yap session's done. We're done yapping. We didn't fill our word quota for you today.
Yep.
Any final notices you want to leave them all with?
Yeah, like I wanted to say, get involved with in campus somewhere. You know, I'm involved through this radio show, and I really enjoy it. So I mean, if whatever Mr. DJ Snack said over here interests you, then you should definitely just like at least look at it, at least try it out, go to a meeting. You won't ever know the type of people you meet there until you go try it out. So just try to be active somewhere. You know, I'm just now settling into this school, and I found this, and I'm pretty happy with it. But I hope to expand my horizons eventually. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, I got something I want to say too. I was gonna say I'm gonna build and piggyback off what you were saying. So just come to things like open mind. Just make the best out of things. You gotta come in with the best attitude, and that's really how good things happen to you. Because sometimes you don't want to be around, you don't want to be doing something, and if you're feeling that way, maybe don't come. But just sometimes you step with your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward. That way you can at least have a more genuine time. You can have your own experience out of this.
Yep. Say you did it.
Yeah, say you did it. But yeah, like you were saying, get involved with something on campus if you're on campus today. It's always nice to get do something with school, or just doing different things. Just, who wants to sit at home and only work on homework or only go to work?
Right.
You gotta work us on. When it comes to life, you gotta do more than just that. You gotta make the best of it. You gotta have fun while you're here. You gotta enjoy your time.
Right. At my school, what I didn't like about my community college is that you just go to class and you're not really meeting anyone. You know what I mean? It's you'd have to do stuff outside of just class, but they didn't really offer that much. But here there's a lot of stuff that they like to offer to people who are going through all walks of life. So whether that's religious or just anything really, they got it all.
Political.
Yes, exactly.
Anything. We have everything here on campus. Just like I said, put your best foot forward, step out. Sometimes, and most of the time, it's not just you that's interested in these things. Someone else is too. Yep. So be the voice, be the change. Have fun, live great, be better. This is the Yap Session. This is DJ Snacks.
This is DJ Pooba.
We're coming to a close. We're going to be back here next week.
Yep. Be safe, y'all.
Be safe.